procedure. If you do it the way I have described to you, it's going to work out every time. All right, and it's steps. You just have to memorize the steps. Okay. All right. Whenever I am trying to determine whether a function is even or odd, I always need to test for even first. I mean, that's like step 1, step 2, step 3, step 1, test for even first. All right. So I'm going to write down test even. All right. Now, the part that you need to memorize for what you plug in and what you do is f of negative x. That's the part that you memorize for testing for even. And then you read this mathematical notation. What's it tell you to do? It says take negative x and put it into the function. Take the negative x and put it into the function. Well, I have 2 places to put it in. So I'm going to put it in on the first one. So negative x raised to the 3rd power. And then minus, I'm going to plug it in for this x. So negative x. So I plugged it in the function in both places. All right, now negative 1 to the 3rd power. Negative 1 times negative 1 is positive, times another negative 1 is negative. So then that makes this a negative x to the 3rd. I can drop the set of parentheses. Now I'm subtracting a negative, plus plus, right? We can go plus plus right there. So then that becomes a plus x. All right, now you're going to ask yourself, does this match? And the answer is no, it does not. Does this match? Nope. So that means this is not an even function because this line does not match my original function. Doesn't match. So it's not an even function. All right. So now you can't just assume then it's odd because it could be even or it could be odd or it could be neither. So you actually have to test for odd. And the part that you have to memorize for that is negative f of x. So that's the part you have to memorize here. So what this says is I'm going to take negative 1 and multiply it by my function. So I'm literally going to write negative 1, and I'm going to write it so we can all see it. And then times my function. Well, my original function is x to the 3rd minus x. So negative 1 times the function. That's what this says to do. Negative 1 times the function. All right, so what's that mean? Distribute the little negative 1. So I'm going to have a negative x to the 3rd, and then I'm going to have a plus x. All right, on the second time when you do this, I take this answer and I compare it to my previous answer, and I ask myself, does this match? Okay, now does it match now? Yes. So now it matches. So now I can conclude that the function is odd. Therefore, f of x is odd. All right. If I would have got another no, then the answer would have been neither. Because if it's not even and it's not odd, then it's neither of them. Okay. If I would have gotten a yes on this first question, you stop, you're done. It's an even function. You're done. You got it. Okay. So very systematic. And if you, as long as you memorize that, then you're good to go. If you don't memorize that, then it's going to be very difficult to tell whether a function is even or odd. Okay. All right. Are we good there? All right. Okay. We need to do some maxes and mins. Okay. Anybody have questions? Do we have questions? Are we good? Oh, we did. All right. Now I want to address some